the advantage that I got was that whatever templates I used to create, I used to take feedback from my coach, like the client that I'm working with, right?
अगर आप किसी से 10 रुपए भी ले रहे हो तो उसको एटलीस्ट 100 रुपए का वैल्यू देना है, वरना वो आपसे अगली बार नहीं लेगा. वन टाइम गलती हो जाती है, वी सी समथिंग शाइनी ऑब्जेक्ट सिंड्रोम और वो सब चीज़ें हम लोग ले लेते हैं, फिर अगली बार वी डोंट रिपीट दैट मिस्टेक. सो इफ यू वांट टू मेक मनी, वैल्यू इज अ मस्ट.
You can't completely depend on one platform because they have the right of anything. They can increase their margins anyhow.
So what are the top 3 mistakes you made when you started selling digital products, and how can others learn from your mistakes and avoid them?
If you're creating that first product, okay, don't take too much time out of it. The thing was that I did was I tried to perfectionize my product. First product only, I'll say that I'll make it bestseller.
So I have a difference of opinion here because I think everyone starts from zero, right? So Aashirwad, can you please give us a short introduction about yourself and take us through your journey?
Sure. So my name is Aashirwad Mourye. Coming to my journey, like my journey started from 2020, later 2020. The thing was, I'm a mechanical engineer by profession. So what happened was, due to COVID, my results, like when I was graduating in 2020, there were the results got delayed, and the campus placement that I got, that was also delayed. So in that period, I started researching about freelancing, make money online. I already knew in my college days, but no time of doing that. So that was the period I started doing it. So like any conventional freelancer, started with Fiverr, Upwork. Fiverr did work for me. So I completed, like in the consecutive 2 years, I completed like 700 plus orders on there.
Great.
And following that, I tried out different business models like theme pages, drop shipping, mentorship for some time. And currently the two major business that I work upon is content agency, kind of not agency, uses services, because I don't like, I'm not registered as such. It's like I provide short form content and graphic designing for coaches. And in digital product is a new business I've been running like from 8 months, and that too I'm catering to only coaches. So yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be further discussing. So hope I add some value to your audience.
Yeah, sure, bro. So let's talk about digital products for beginners who have no idea about what is digital products. Can you explain it in simple words?
Sure. So the thing is, digital product is like the product which you can deliver, digitally, like online. No physical, nothing is physical. Let's say like drop shipping or Amazon. You get delivered like a physical product. Here, any file that you deliver online and it gets, delivered to the buyer or your client, it comes under this. So giving you an example, all the info products that you see, like ebooks, courses, these are like the known ones, but I will tell you like what are the other things. There are like social media templates that are offered, right? If you go into like other industries, like say an editor, so Lightroom presets that a photographer offers, like he can offer, or LUTs that a editor can offer, or say like music producer can offer beats. All this like which are like digital files which are sold online. All this can be catered into a digital product. So
okay, so do we have to create this digital product, or I can do like this? I can buy from you. You are selling digital products, and I can sell it to someone else. Does that work like that, or we have to create it personally?
Okay, so thing was then like it started out like creating whoever is the educator, say a course. He's the educator. He creates that course and starts selling it. Has a community to sell it. There were like ebooks and all. Now the trend has become like people. There are like special industries. Special, you say, a business model has come up which are called as PLR, that is private label rights. So what they do is like this type of this, they create those products, okay, and then they start giving you the rights that you can resell this. So that business model has also come up. But I'll say like what we create is templates for coaches. So they are like directly created by us, right? And they directly serves that business. We are not into the business of reselling it or something like that.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the products you're selling so we can get a gist about it?
Sure. So the thing was like in this 3 years of my in and outs of what it takes, like how that business works, like it there is basically you attract your ideal leads through a lead magnet. Lead magnet is like something you give out for free. Then there is like client onboarding. Then you promote your product. All this stuff comes in. So I got to know that how this works, right? So I thought, like while discussing with the clients only, that they used to ask me that what other services like can you offer? Like I'm creating this lead magnet and all. So I thought many of the coaches that are coming up, their main thing is that they want to sell their coaching. But other than that, there is a lot of things that goes around that they have to invest their time, like creating that lead magnet from
Right.
scratch on say Canva or anywhere. Or there are like templates which are required, like client onboarding templates, or their service pricing, or the mockups that are required to promote their courses or anything. All this, like, they need to create from scratch, and there is
Right.
no, there are people who offer that. So I started, researching about it. So I thought that I'll start offering these templates to it. So initially it was like directly I used to work one-on-one with the clients, and I used to offer those templates to them, like create
Okay.
exclusively for them. Then I thought, I'll create a generalized version of it where, everyone can plug and play that branding kits or whatever their fonts are there, and whatever codes there are there, and they can start using those templates, and that will, make their entire workflow of, selling their course or whatever ebook very, very easy. So that's how it got started. Like that's what I sell, like lead magnets, or say whatever is required in the business coaching industry. I sell those templates to make their, time easier.
Right. That's amazing, bro. So where did you learn all this from? So when you were starting, you were aware about this digital products and all that stuff, or you learned it in the way?
No, as I said, like within the journey, when I used to, interact with the clients, whatever their launches were there, like courses and
Right.
all.
Right.
So I used to see that we used to, as I told, like in the other business that I handle, like content, services that I provide,
Yeah. Yeah.
we used to create graphics for them during their Black Friday sale or whatever sale they has to offer. So we used to also create that graphics. So we used to see that how, they work. So one of the, client that I worked with like for a very long time, so I got in an interaction with her, like what goes behind this and all. So
Okay.
when I got to know, like I decided to sell it, right, on a platform which we'll further discuss. But then I discussed with her, let me know that what templates you use in your business, because she's
Right.
already a successful coach. So I told her, like, just give me an overview of what you are, what goes behind it. So she gave me some references and started creating products out of it. I already had like a graphic designing background to me,
Okay.
which helped me like in creating those digital products.
Okay. So you encountered a problem of your client and tried to sell him or her.
Yeah.
So you were
Yes.
basically
Yes.
upselling your clients. You were having some clients and you were providing some services to them, and you upsold them your additional service of digital products. And when you got
Right. Right.
success, you started scaling that.
Yes. Yes. So like the platform that I chose as an entry level was Etsy, because it already has a lot of traffic to it,
Right.
and I already saw that there were no templates and all which were being sold over there.
Okay.
So I started, because already it's like you need that traffic, right? Initial traffic to your this to those eyeballs to for your product to sell, right?
Right.
So that was like entry level. So I'm currently selling on this only. The plans are like bigger, directly working, offering those templates separately. But currently I'm selling on Etsy only, and yeah, like scaling it to a good level, I may say.
Right. Right. So people who don't know anything about Etsy, can you explain what is Etsy?
Etsy is a platform like any service, say Fiverr. Your audience is very familiar, got very familiar to Fiverr, right?
Right. Right.
What Fiverr does, it connects like buyer and the freelancer, right? Same
Yes.
way, Etsy connects like the buyer who wants to buy some digital products online to the sellers, that the people who are offering it. That's all. Like they are the mediators of it, right? The initially like Etsy is a very big company, and they are their USP is actually handmade products, like
Okay.
whatever is handicrafts and all. But
Yeah.
in the recent like 2023, when that AI, AI thing
AI
came
thing
into
boom.
place, like
Yeah.
AI artwork and all those stuff, then the sellers started offering that, and they also got to know that instead of the physical products, digital products have more margins for the sellers as well. So
Right.
they also started promoting the sellers who are offering like digital downloads and digital products. So that's when that boom came into place, and many YouTubers started making videos about it, and I
Right.
believe they were like paid promotions only, but people got to know about it. So in 2023 only, it like got like started focusing more on digital downloads rather than like physical. So physical, they are like the top tiers of good handicrafts or customized products, but digital downloads is also what they are coming up with.
Right. Now you talked about that. Now some products are out there that we can get the license and we can resell them. So due to
Right.
this, the competition in this field is going to increase drastically. So what have you
Yes.
thought about the future? Means how are you going to tackle with the competition? And are you trying to create some new products? Or if any beginner is starting out, what
Mhm.
things you have to keep in mind that after some point, after some time, he won't face the problem of the dealing with the competition?
Right. Right. So I think like any industry that you go in, there is like competition, because
Right, right,
when I started researching about Etsy, right, from YouTube and all this stuff, the comment section were filled with like, I've been trying it for so many
right,
months, I'm not getting results. There is saturated competition is there and all. But I think that if you cater to a particular this, and you are confident with your product, like you create, you are like, this is the product I have created and I've validated. Like my thing was, the advantage that I got was that whatever templates I used to create, I used to take feedback from my coach, like the
right,
client that I'm working with, right? She is also into coaching. So she used to give me feedback, like how can you make it more effective?
right,
Then I started studying like the top sellers of the templates, right? They are already like top sellers who sell those stuff. So I started downloading that, studying that, right? I started using ChatGPT to my advantage for research purpose and all. So that I started refining it. Like first product is never like the best product. Like in a service industry, your first edit is not your best
right,
edit,
right,
right? Same way, the first product won't come out as the best product, but you keep refining that product and make it better, and the second product will be much better, and consecutively, you'll start improving, you'll start understanding the industry better. Clients give you, like the buyers give you also feedback that this should be there, this should be there. You can interact with your buyer as well on Etsy and
right.
take their feedback, like how can I improve this product and all. So that helps a lot. Like that feedback loop helps a lot to improve
Yeah,
your product.
that is very important. And you had that advantage that you had existing clients and you could get quick feedback from them. That is very
The
important
point,
because we start
coming to
creating
the,
anything.
yeah, just we'll discuss about that PRL that you this I didn't highlight that particular point.
Right,
So that industry is growing, no doubt. Like it's an easy this, but that is actually creating multiple sellers, and buyers can actually identify that the who will buy those PRL products, who wants like a get rich quick scheme kind of that.
right,
Like
right,
they are sold in a way that is like a shiny object syndrome, that purchase this, resell this, and make quick profits. That stuff never works, right?
right.
You are into this industry, that stuff
Yes,
never
yes.
works. Like long term, the people benefiting it from are like the people who are selling it, like
Yeah, I
because
see a lot
if
of
there are
people
multiple
selling
sellers.
graphic design templates on Instagram, Canva bundle,
Yeah,
motivational
yeah.
templates, and a lot of people are now also selling this editing stuff, motion background.
Right, right,
Earlier,
right,
one
right.
person came in, he got some success, and now everyone is
Hmm.
jumping into it. So this is also
Yes.
problematic. Yeah,
Yeah, and you will drastically see, on Instagram particularly, because there is no moderator, because say, if say someone directly copies my product, okay,
right,
they buys my product and start listing it. If I get to know, I can complain to Etsy, and Etsy, validates on the back end that yeah, this
right,
is the original creator, this is the copy, and they, either suspend him or say remove, tell them to
right,
remove that gig. But Instagram, there is no control, so you will see that
right.
for example, you will see Reels bundle, like many of them people must have seen that ad. You will
Yeah,
see when how much it got started, like well selling, it was like 499 or say triple 99, to
right.
I have seen it selling like 49 rupees as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So see how many like people start selling it multiple times, the value of that product also goes down.
Yes,
So I believe that reselling is kind of that a shady side to be in, PRL products to be
right,
object this. But if you get expert at it, then it's a completely big game that you create that products, and you start selling it, and that can be another source of income for you if you start creating those products. That can be a completely different business model too, and there are people doing that and being very successful in it.
right. So I have a follow-up question for you. Now we talked
Mhm.
about reselling and how the value of product is going down. So how can we protect our product from being resold?
Okay. I believe like if you create your own brand, right? Your own,
Yeah,
there is a like a brand value that you create. Buyers get to know that they can clearly see that this is the brand owner of this, right? And he is the original creator. Anyone else is like fake ones, right?
right,
So,
right,
and there are like multiple things. Even say there is a person who's selling this, he has zero knowledge about say
yeah,
Canva, whatever I am using to create that product. I have the knowledge of it. If a buyer, like most of the buyers, sometimes they don't know how to actually use their template into this. So I have to, do that customer service as well. That send him a loom video, or come with them like on a send them a tutorial on how to actually use it.
right,
That
right,
can be actually done by the original creator only, right?
right,
A
right.
reseller don't know how to use that actually.
Yeah,
He's just there to make profits.
yes, just
I am
money.
here to, actually provide value out of my product. I know my product in and out, and that is the, reason.
Yeah.
So you build that trust, I believe. Like you have those reviews, people know that you are the original creator, not a reseller.
Yeah.
And I've seen like the people who are reselling it, they are, reviews are filled out of this, that this product is not that good and all that stuff. So I
Right,
believe
right.
if you start creating any industry, if you build your authority into it, you will succeed into it.
Yeah, because in any industry, people are going to copy you. If you are an
Yeah.
innovator, you keep on building new products and you stay up with the competition. That's
Yes,
the only
yes.
way
Yeah,
I
like
think.
you are the main, like whatever say the style or this, you are like the main look upon as a main one. So
Yeah,
you decide your pricing. Like once you become like a big creator in like on Etsy, there are like top tier sellers, right?
right.
They can like they can price their product anywhere because they have created their brand identity, and they have like so many reviews attached to their
Right, right.
social proof to prove that they are like good in this business, so they can price anything. So anyone new who is coming, that they will think that okay, I have to make some quick profits, so let me sell it very very less price. Okay, that also gives you a triggering that how is this product selling for so much low, someone is
Right.
selling it for so much high. So that also create a kind of a red flag to your brand or say. So
Yeah.
value your product. Okay, you are creating your product, so you will value it. You don't know, the resellers don't know the effort that is been put in to create
Right.
that product from scratch, right? They
Yeah.
can value it anyhow, but the original creators know that what efforts have been taken to create that product, so they know their value, so they will propose, position their product in such a way that it sells at a really good price.
So how can a
Hmm.
beginner start selling digital products? What is the first step where he can learn it from and how he can start?
I'll say like my thing will be somewhat harsh, that this business is completely not for beginners. Like completely
Okay.
zero skills if you're having, I won't recommend getting into this, because you will create a very very basic product. If you are like a graphic, say you want to sell some ebook, or say you
Right.
want to sell a course, and you don't have any experience of it, right? So even if you create your info product like an ebook, and you don't have an expertise of that ebook, like say Instagram growth, you are
Right.
not already a good followers and all, how will you give an advice in that book? Like
Right.
what
Right.
advice you will give, right? So I believe that if you want to create your own digital products or create a templates, you need to have some background related to it. So giving
Right.
my example, say like the templates I wanted to create. Okay, I'm not a coach, so I don't know the in and outs of that coaching, but I have a basics, like I have a strong this on my graphic designing skills. Okay,
Yes.
I have a like a small team also that designs it. Okay, 2 or 3 people. So I could take that feedback from the my client or somewhere, like I can study that product. Okay, and I can
Right.
redesign it, and I'll make sure that I over deliver it. Like I
Yeah.
design
Yeah.
it in a such a way that it's much better than 80% or 50% of my competition. I'll make
Right.
sure that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how you create like your own stuff. So anyone who is creating, like say each example I'll give, like someone who wants to create sell presets, he should be good at photo editing or Lightroom
Right.
editing, whatever LUTs have presets have been sold. If you're a video editor, you should be good at color grading to sell that LUTs. Okay, you're
Right.
creating your own course, you should be good at that stuff. So not completely for beginners, but if you're already or some level of this, I'll say like productize your skill. Like try, if you're a graphic designer and you're creating social media post for someone, and particularly catering to say coaches, I'll give you an example. So
Right.
you
Right.
get an idea that what particular posts are regularly posted, so you can create a generalized version of those posts and start offering them to other other coaches as well.
Right.
So
Right.
you have to productize your skill. So you should already have a skill, and then you can productize it into a digital product. So that's
Yeah.
how I'll say you should approach it, not
Yeah.
like a completely zero skill. Then you will become kind of a reseller of it, and
Yeah. Yeah.
that I don't think it will work for a long time.
Right. So I have a difference of opinion here because I
Mm-hmm.
think everyone starts from zero, right? So I
Correct.
think if someone has the basic understanding about graphic design, or they can hire
Mm-hmm.
someone, right? You said you have a team of
Hmm.
designers. If I'm a
Correct.
newbie, I don't have any understanding about selling digital products. If I watch some videos and gain basic understanding about selling digital products, and I don't know graphic designing, can I hire a graphic designer and make some good digital products with him and try it out in the market? Is it possible?
Ye- Yeah, like if you want to do that testing phase, like I said, like first product is never the best product. So
Right.
if you want to jump into this, directly, if you are not offering anything else and you want to be a digital product, creator only, focusing on that only,
Right.
then you can get into like a with a but come with a mindset that I will do it for like at least 6 months
Right.
with a long term plan, not like if my first product don't work, I will quit this.
Yeah, but
Don't
I
come
think
with
that is
that
in all
mindset.
industry, right? If you're
Yeah,
getting into any industry of selling products, if you're selling
right.
a watch or selling a bag, it is going to take time. It's you are not
Yes,
going to able to make money in first 2 to 3 months.
right,
And
right.
there are many people who are outsourcing their products, means production.
Hmm.
They are only
Hmm.
working on branding and all that things.
Right,
So is
right.
it workable in this sector? Because there are a lot of brands, for example, Pepsi, and I don't
Hmm.
remember the exact name, but there are a lot of big brands who only do their marketing. Their production
Hmm.
sector is their production is all outsourced. So if
Right.
I have basic understanding, and how can I gain the basic understanding? By watching content, and then
Hmm.
I can build a team and do that. Because this you told that if the your first product will not be successful, that is in
Hmm.
all industry. If you get into freelancing, you won't be
Hmm.
able to make money quickly, right? It's
Hmm.
going to take time.
Right.
You have to learn that skill. You will have to go you have to go through that phase of struggles where you will not get clients, where people will criticize your work. Then you learn from it and grow. So do you
Right.
think this approach will work in this sector as well?
I'll say that it will work like if you can, grasp that thing. Like if you have that mindset or say business aspect of it. There are, some people who knows business, like they
Right.
know sales, they know marketing. So they
Right.
can, get into any because that is the most important thing, like selling something.
Right.
Marketing
Right.
and sales is the if you become like a top tier of that, you can sell anything to anyone,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I believe if you are getting into it as a complete beginner, okay, you need to have like some sense of marketing and sales as well, like what product I will create,
Yeah. Yeah.
what niche I will target. That sense, if you're having, good to go. You can take some reference from other, as I said, like the top tier ones, and
Yeah.
try to create it. Like give your graphic designer the reference of the other templates which are there in the market. And tell them to
Right.
create something out of it. But you
Yes.
should be like confident that I'll be able to sell this, like because you are not creating it, as I told, like I'm creating it. Like any product I design, right?
Right.
It's actually I have seen it in some of the YouTube video, actually not my idea, but I write down at least 10 points, like what is this product going to add a value to my buyer or
Yeah. Yeah.
potential client. I write it down, each product, I write it down, that what is the value proposition of this. How will this product help? Like, will it save time? Will it 10x their growth in like money wise, or anything? Like will it attract more? Like lead magnet I have created
Right.
so best that it will easily attract leads. Okay, mockups I have created. I also offer like the mockups I told, like for digital products. Okay, I create. It's been inspired from like the creatives that you see, right? While selling something like a course, the ad that is used. So I have like mockups that have actually been tested, that people use, like the buyers have used that for selling their course or anything, and they have actually got the results out of it.
Right. Right.
So that is, I believe, if you're confident that you will be able to create that product and you have that sense of it, then I'll say get into this. But
Yeah.
again, going into that not the first product will be successful. Like
Right.
it may be successful, it may be not. Come with that mindset, and come with the mindset that at least you will try this for, let's say, 3 months, 6 months. six
Right.
months I believe is any industry, you should be able to withstand it. Then only
Yes.
you get an
Yes.
idea of in and outs of that business.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And this is for all industries, not just for digital products. If you're getting into anything, it will take at least 3 to 6 months to understand. If you're a complete
Yeah,
beginner, it's going to take at least 1 to 2 months to have the basic understanding about what you're doing. And after
right.
that, you will understand, अरे ये ऐसे होता है, ये वैसे होता है. और एक और चीज़ आपने जो बोली, वैल्यू, दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आप किसी से 10 रुपए भी ले रहे हो तो उसको एटलीस्ट 100 रुपए का वैल्यू देना है, वरना वो आपसे अगली
Right.
बार नहीं लेगा. वन टाइम
हाँ.
गलती हो जाती है, वी सी समथिंग
Hmm.
शाइनी ऑब्जेक्ट सिंड्रोम और वो सब चीज़ें हम लोग ले लेते हैं, फिर अगली बार वी डोंट रिपीट दैट मिस्टेक. सो इफ यू वांट टू
Yes.
मेक मनी, वैल्यू इज अ मस्ट. सो ब्रो, माय
Right.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हाउ टू सेट प्राइजेस ऑफ दिस डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट्स. इफ आई एम स्टार्टिंग आउट, मैंने सीख लिया कैसा है, फंडामेंटल्स वगैरह सीख लिया, आई बिल्ट आउट अ टीम, आई मेड अ प्रोडक्ट, हाउ कैन आई प्राइस द प्रोडक्ट?
Okay, so pricing, I'll say like there are two ways of saying this. Okay, you are like I'll give an example of someone who wants to sell on a platform and someone who is like the already a educator or a
Right.
creator, like good, good person who's creating his own product and will be selling, bringing in his own traffic. I'll give you both
Right.
examples. Okay, let's come with the example first of a creator. Okay, say who is like an expert of Facebook ads or someone like that. Okay, he creates a course how for teaching other people's how to scale your this and all.
Right.
And he already is building his audience on Instagram or somewhere like that. Like he is offering at least some lead magnet, and he has his own email list and all that thing. Okay, then he will basically see like what his top tier, like who is like a top tier Facebook coach, what's his value, and somewhere try to, and what's the worst price that I have been selling. Like I don't want to sell it very very cheap. Okay, it should complement my value. So
Right.
somewhere in middle, so you can offer it somewhere. This it's if your first digital product, you can't expect at a
Yeah.
very the top tier one. Okay, you
Yes.
can't sell it at a say whatever like pricing you can think of. Okay, of courses and all. You can't directly go into that. Somewhere in the middle, you will say, I'll say, sell it at that level, and then you can increase pricing. First take 100 people only early, say early bird discount you're giving. Okay, for the first
Right.
100 people, then you get to validate like is it actually working for the my whatever people are coming to buy my course, is it actually working, get those testimonials, and based off the testimonial you can keep increasing your price. Okay, because you have your own audience. That's the advantage. Okay, on the
Yeah.
platforms like Etsy, here you need to be competitive with the pricing. Okay, you have to see that what's the top bestseller, like in every niche there is a bestseller. Okay, two or three bestsellers are there, like the sellers who are like top tiers of one.
Right.
You have to see their pricing, that is like the highest pricing that is there, and what the lowest pricing, like basic, like average pricing which is being sold. Okay, average, and try to create your product. Okay, you have it in their mind that I am going to create something that is not average. I'll create, try to be in level of that top tier one. You won't be able to, because they have like they know they are the
Right.
top tier for a reason, right? But try to go over try to create your product to that level, and price it somewhere in between,
Right.
lesser than them. So you're giving the value of the top tier ones, but your pricing is also low, so you will get the initial buyers to buy you, and who, because there are some buyers who wants like the top tier product. Okay, they
Right.
have the budget. Some people, they want the value at their budget, and
Lower
their budget is,
lower price.
yeah, lower price kind of. They come with that mindset only, so they search for those. Okay, so if they see that the this buyer seller is selling everything which is related, like he's catering to everything that I need. Okay, and it's not that even costly, like it's in my budget. Okay, so they will buy your product rather than the top tiers one. So this is how you can get starting with the pricing, and once you get the testimonials and all the stuff, you can come to that, like try to be the best seller, like
Right.
aim that I will charge like whatever I want. I will be the top seller of say whatever platform I'm selling into. I will try
Yeah.
to be the best ones of it.
Yeah.
And once you get that because the platform also wants the sales, right? So if they
Right.
see you that you're doing good, they start promoting you. Okay, the
Yeah.
algorithm works like that. I've seen it myself, that on Etsy, if I'm selling, I'm one of my products get very good sales for a month, and I can see that the impressions and clicks are increasing, because Etsy on its back end is promoting my product more and more, because
Right.
they're
Right.
seeing a potential into it.
Yeah. And for
So yeah.
getting confidence in any industry, we need to make that first sale. We need to get that
Right.
first client. So my question
Yes.
is how to get your first sale on this platforms or through any other platform.
So I'll give two perspectives to you. Okay,
Yeah.
because I've seen like two types of doing it. Like one who is a creator who is selling it on Instagram or any other platform, like individually, it's his
Right.
own product, and someone who is using a platform like Etsy and Creative Fabrica, and there are many products, many platforms. Okay, so who a creator who is creating it like first time and he wants to make his first sale, I'll say that build a kind of an author, like anything you want to give, you have to create some authority of yours, like a trust factor to yours.
Right.
Because the advantage with Etsy is, like any other platform who is like a mediator, what it's his benefit, if you say like people downgrades, or sometimes say that Fiverr is also saturated, some people
Right.
you'll get to know Etsy. But what the main important of it is,
Trust.
that it gives you a unlimited traffic. Like
Right.
you don't have to outreach anyone for doing it. Okay, they have the traffic. Okay, they have the buyer by base, and you are the you get that base to
Right.
sell your stuff, service, or this. Second thing is the trust issue.
Yeah.
If you're trying to sell something on Instagram, or say you are a new creator and creating your first digital product, the problem is that the buyer is not completely trusting you unless
Right.
and until he makes kind of a first, have already bought something out of, already got a value out of you, like through your content or something like that. तो उससे पहले वो आपका फर्स्ट प्रोडक्ट तो लेगा नहीं, कुछ भी हो जाए. इट्सी पे कैसे है कि वो जो सेलर है वो, द बायर नोज कि ये सेलर हैज गॉन थ्रू अ वैलिडेशन दैट,
Genuine है.
Itsy has validated him. He is an authorized seller on this platform,
Right.
and his products are good. Like he's authorized seller of it,
Right. Right.
and payments and everything is also on that platform. Everything interaction सब उसी platform पे होने वाला है. And if in case there is an issue, like something wrong happens, like then they can contact Itsy support and get their money back.
So Etsy
Yeah.
commission लेता है इसमें?
Yes, it takes like there is listing. Each product
Right.
that you list, there is a listing fees attached to it. The renewal, like it's a stock, right?
Yeah.
Digital stock is also there. So every time a product sells, there is a restocking, and it happens on the back end automatically.
Okay.
There's a restocking, and for each restocking, like each product that you sell, there is a that charge is also there.
Can
And
you
once
share the
you
percentage
start
with us?
percentage, like there are multiple this, there are transaction fees like getting that USD into Indian rupees,
Right. Right.
and there is like if you register for the GST, then there is some part of GST. So I'll say roughly you get, revenue wise, you get around 70 to 80% of the margin, like
Okay.
20%, 20
Yeah.
25% goes to Etsy overall. I'm telling you like a rough estimation, okay?
Right.
Because there is many things, like there is also option to run your ads on Etsy.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
within the platform you can run ads.
Yeah.
So that is also my additional cost, that whatever winning products I have who's getting traction, I run their ads because I know that they have testimonials attached to it and all this stuff. So coming to your question, okay, so that's the advantage of the platform. If you are a new creator, you don't want to rely on
Right.
any ads platform. Okay, so what I'll suggest you can do is create a lead magnet, the same way as a coach creates, right? Create something that you can offer for a free. The example that we took, right? People are selling kind of a motion background
Yeah. Yeah.
bundles. People are selling it as well, and there are, you must have seen pages who offer it like a free version, that new trend has come up, right? That
Right.
comment something and you will get it in your inbox,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That is a kind of a lead magnet, like you're offering it for free. Okay, the thing is that many people are reselling it,
Right.
not selling it, but same stuff, like same motion backgrounds, every page does it. But if you create your own unique, say Notion template, okay, Notion template, or you create, if you're a content creator, you create a list of how hooks, or say something like that, unique ones, and you offer it like a free thing. So I believe that will create a, a value out of you, like authority, that this person actually provides value, and you start nurturing your audience, that I will provide value. So once you provide that much value, and propose your first product, that is pitch your first product on to them, which is, and I believe it should be kind of a low ticket one. So I believe you will get your first this, because people already trust you, right? So you
Right.
can definitely get that sale because you have already provided value. Or
Right.
same way, like what's the purpose of lead magnet? You can create an email list, and same way email list पे आप उनको like nurture कर सकते हो, different value दे सकते हो, and once in a while you can pitch your product, that
Yeah.
and get your first sale. So in the creator economy, or whoever is wanting to sell it individually on his own way, he has to bring the traffic to his, like either his audience is his customer, or say Instagram ads वगैरह चला के, but you should have that trust within you,
Authority.
कि हाँ, अथॉरिटी एंड ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होना चाहिए ना, जो मैं बोला
Right.
प्लेटफॉर्म का एडवांटेज इज that the seller, the buyer, knows that this seller is good, like
Right.
Etsy has authorized this seller to sell on its platform.
Right.
So
There
कुछ
is a
भी,
person on Instagram called Hey Solo something. That guy sold Notion templates and made millions of dollars. I had made a reel on
right,
him,
right,
but I don't exactly remember his name or username. So we can
okay,
add
okay.
it in the video.
And
Yeah.
there are many examples I could give. There are people who are selling their courses, right, through Instagram, selling their ebooks through Instagram. Theme pages are there. Anyhow, you just need the traffic, okay,
Right. Right.
and that traffic, as in your audience. Basically, traffic is the audience, and that audience should trust you just to
Yes.
buy from you. They need to trust you, so you have to provide free value to them. Firstly, free as in like value to them, so that they know that you know something, and your product will be worth their price.
Right.
And you can start with like a early bird sale for a low price, and then get the first one or two sales out of it, then take their testimonials, feedbacks, and you can actually launch your product
Right.
with that
That guy did the
testimonial.
same thing. He gave a lead magnet in the start, and
Right.
then he made such templates that would solve the problems of the audience. The
Mhm.
one
Right.
thing you touched in the past is value. So if you're selling anything, value is the must. So if you are
Right.
selling digital products, create products which will solve the problem of the customer, of the audience. Because if you will sell
Exactly.
anything that is not scalable, you can make money in the first 2 to 3 months, but it is not long-term sustainable business.
Yes. And if one product, like, again, I'm bringing up my point. We agree to
Right.
disagree, but why I told that expert is needed in this.
Right.
One product goes wrong, right? One product of you, people start complaining that it's not value for money. Your entire brand kind of,
Right.
deteriorates. Some people will still believe you, but if you couldn't make up to your value that you propose, pitch them that this will solve this problem of yours, this
Right.
will bring this value of yours, and they have paid you, and you don't deliver on that promise,
Right.
then they won't buy from you again. And
Right.
it's better to build like a really good product and have like retainer client, because same way, like in your like service based industry that we are also in, we
Yes.
don't want new clients. We want that
Right.
the client that we are working with should
We want to
stay with
retain
us
them.
for long enough, right? Same way, the buyer, if he buys one product, once you pitch them a high ticket, like that's the funnel kind of thing. No? You give them something for free, then there is low pitch, say something, the ebook or something, then there is coaching, and there is one-on-one coaching, that is like the
Right.
highest stuff. So it's kind of that I'm saying, that try to create whatever your first product is there, try to create in such a way that it over delivers onto value. So when you
Right.
create like a high, bigger ticket of product, there is already an audience who is ready to buy from you. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So if
that's
I'm
how you can.
starting, I should focus on getting more reviews, right? So I
Yeah.
can either build my personal brand, build an authority, create content
Mm,
related to the product I'm selling, trying to solve
mm.
a problem of a particular niche, and I can
Yes.
sell them through that, through running ads or through creating lead magnets or through platforms. So I
Yeah.
want to talk about this platform thing. If we
Mm,
want to grow our digital info products business on Etsy,
mm.
रिव्यूज ही मैटर करता है या बाकी कुछ भी मैटर करता है? हाउ कैन वी स्केल आवर बिजनेस ऑन एटसी?
Okay, so reviews and everything is matters in the psychology of the buyer. Like someone is coming to your this, and they know that this product already has some reviews to attach to it, then it's like they trust you. Okay, but the
Right.
platform sees that you are bringing in more sales, because it's interrelated. Like your
Right. Right.
buyer comes to you, there is a trust thing. Okay, buyer, they will see that there is 5 star this and all. Like, okay, no, the review system is there,
Right. Right.
they will give you like 5 star in everything, and they will leave a good testimonial. It's great. Okay, good indication to the Etsy, but Etsy sees that they want more and more income, as
Right.
in revenue wise, you should offer something bigger. So
Right.
I believe order value plays an important role, that
Right.
wholeheartedly you should bring in more money to the table for them to take that commission out of you.
Right.
So the more you sell, the more they take the commission. So anyone who is bringing more sales to the platform, anyhow, they will start promoting them. So it's
Yeah.
up to you how you do it. Okay. So when I started, okay, I'll tell you a brief about it. So
Okay.
when I started, like first sale that I had, okay, I greeted like them to thank you so much. But then I also mentioned that I gave them some incentive, because I saw that that was kind of this, that first two sales didn't leave their reviews, because it's
Right.
not compulsory to leave a review, right, or testimonial. So they didn't leave it. So I thought, what can I do to so that they
Get more
can give me
reviews.
that review. Yeah, so I started incentivizing them. That I told that there is a new one, just you can whatever you want to give your feedback. I'm not manipulating you, like that message didn't mean that you have to give me 5 star. Just
Right.
leave your feedback, and I'll send you a free digital product,
Yeah.
okay, from latest product of mine. So I incentivize them, because, and I'm already catering to coaches only. So
Yes.
whatever product that they get out of me, that will be somewhat helpful for them, they know for
Right.
sure. And I made it for sure, okay, because
Yeah.
if there is a coach, okay, a coach, and they leave a review, say, for the incentive purpose, and I give them something which is not related to their industry or niche, so what's the use of it?
So that is a great strategy for getting reviews, and this can be used in all platforms. For example, on Fiverr also you can do that. I can give you a free video if you can leave a review, all that
Right.
thing. and on
Right.
Amazon and Flipkart also we can do that. Because if there is
Yeah.
no incentive, people will not take action, because there is a
Yes.
conscious effort to going that review section and typing that all the things. So that was a
Yes.
great strategy. So bro, what are your future plans with digital products, and what do you think is the future of digital products? Because मेरे को लगता है कि इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा competition आ जाएगा. So how we can
Hmm.
stand out?
राइट राइट द थिंग इज कि वही मैं कंपटीशन वाइज भी बोलने वाला था कि इट्स इट currently doesn't have many Indian sellers in digital products.
Right.
There are many like some I believe one of the thing I have said that someone from Shark Tank also who sells like a physical product was a Etsy bestseller. I've seen
Right.
him. So physical products like handicrafts and and other like customized products, there are many Indian sellers, but digital product space में नहीं है. And people are getting educated from creator, like there are not many creator who have touched this point of Etsy. Okay,
Yeah.
so I believe अभी Etsy का Etsy Indian sellers का बहुत ये आने वाला है. Currently they are not onboarding any Indian sellers currently. Etsy, they are working on the payment gateway because
Right.
they are trying to integrate some payment gateway. So coming to your question ki what's my future plan? So as I said, like you can't completely depend on one platform because they have the right of anything. They can increase their margins anyhow, or they can they can decide
Right.
what can they do, like they can suspend. I've seen like people account like getting suspended due to fake copyright infringement and all, something like can go bad. Okay,
Right.
some of the buyer may not like your product and start giving you one star review. They may buy like 20 products from your shop and each product they give one star. That can drastically bring down your ratings
Yeah.
and everything, like
It's
you
all
won't
about
rank.
reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, ultimately like people see like what's a one star
Yeah.
review person saying. So if the person is not happy, they will leave a very very bad, like if they don't like, if they
Yeah.
like it, they will just write a good product. But if they don't like it, they will make sure to describe it like what
Right.
bad went with them and everything, like
And
over
one
exaggeration.
review can completely destroy our profile.
Yeah, same like Fiverr and everything. So my plan definitely is getting outside of Etsy. So I think that I have somewhat got my winning products. I've understood that what are winning products from my shop, and as I'm already catering to coaches, okay, in my other business as well, I'm catering to coaches, right? So whichever new coach I approach, right, I may pitch them that I already have this product, okay, that can help you with your business.
Right.
So along with the content part of it, I can also provide you these templates which can help you in your coaching business. Mockups are there, everything like whatever you need, we can create it. So I can actually productize, create a work one on one with someone
Yeah.
related to
Complete
digital
package and
product.
sell it to them. You can take over their
Yeah,
complete
yeah,
social
yeah.
media management and help
Right.
them to grow their business.
Right. So I can productize in that way. Like as currently I don't have any social presence as such because 3 years I was like completely ghost mode and
Right.
completely working on the back end of business. I didn't had any because I was catering to international clients. Didn't find a need of coming to
Right.
pitching anyone.
Yes.
So that's yeah. So I will pitch someone on the my clients only who I'm already working with. Okay, new types of coaches who are entering into the market and all. So that is the thing. So anyone who is coming, okay, so come to Etsy with a mindset that I'll stick with it for 1 year. Okay, 1 year you are there, and your shop should be okay. I'm not saying that close your shop and completely because uh, who doesn't like multiple sources of
Right.
income, right? So have your Etsy platform as well, but whatever is really selling out of that this product is bestseller on this, you can start create your own brand outside of this. You create a website of yours and start educating people about digital
Right.
products and how create content out of it, like whatever you want to sell
Yeah.
you can create
Basically
content
solve a
out of it.
problem and create
Huh.
awareness around it.
Yeah, you can tell like product that this product help this coach with this, okay, and you can start link your websites,
Right.
product website link into your bio, and people can buy from it. So that can be a one way of doing it. Okay, so I'll say that whatever you want to productize, if you are from start only you are a creator and you're selling on Instagram, that's good. That's also a platform, I may say. The best the best advice given to anyone is creating an email list, right?
Right.
Right, because Instagram account can also get banned. That is also a platform that can ban you. But email list, I believe, if you have an email list, then it's good. So I may offer like create a whatever brand name that I have on Etsy, I can create a similar brand on Instagram. Offer a lead magnet free lead magnet for coaches, especially
Right.
create content out of it, and create an email list of all the coaches that follow my page, and then pitch them a bundle product. So that is also a thing. Okay, there is individual templates that I sell, and there is the whole bundle that I
Bundle.
sell.
Okay.
That the from the start, like lead magnet to final launch of your product and selling to the onboarding that buyers to this, everything is there. Like within this, like 8 months, I have been doing this, right? So in
Yeah.
that, I have created so many series of product that I can now offer it as a bundle.
Yeah,
So that is a
that is
more
a
value for money.
great package for you because you are catering for content, video editing as well, right? So you can take over their
Yeah,
complete business. You can spread
right,
awareness through social media with video
right.
editing and posting videos, and you can create lead magnets and get that leads and sell that courses. So that's a great move.
Yes. For now, starting only that, as I told already, whatever client base I have in the other
Right,
business, like content agency kind of thing, I can
right,
start pitching them this bundle. Like, say what is, they definitely will be having backend, they will be having their own templates, their own SOPs.
right,
But I can pitch that. Okay, I can at least give them for testing purpose. They can give me a testimonial out of it. They can use my entire bundle for 1 or 2, and I can take a video testimonial out of them, that
right,
how
right,
my templates have been working. So based on that testimonials also, I can further sell it. That is also a
right,
great move. So
right. So,
mhm.
what are the top three mistakes you made when you started selling digital products, and how can others learn from your mistakes and avoid that?
Top three mistakes, I'll say first mistake is that don't if you are coming to this, come with a mindset that, as I told, like six
Right,
months minimum. Okay, because you see exponential growth. Okay, I've seen exponential growth. First month is not, you don't make anything, you just get impressions and clicks on your products. Okay, because you don't have any testimonials
right,
or anything like review, nothing is there. Okay, first month it may happen that your product is a very good product, and you make within the 1 week you make sales. That is also good for you. But I'm saying that you won't see results for, like, say, at least 3 months. I've seen people, but then it's like exponential growth.
right,
So
right,
come with the mindset, like, mistake, if someone is coming, I didn't make that mistake, but I'm telling anyone that
right,
that can be a common mistake, that you may find this podcast, or you have seen some videos about Etsy or anything.
right,
You find it like and good income source kind of this, and you enter into it. You don't see result for 2 months and you leave it. Don't do like that. That is the first mistake in any industry. I'll say that don't come with
right,
this mindset, you will fail into it. Okay, second thing is, if you're creating that first product, okay, don't take too much time out of it. The thing was that I did was, I tried to perfectionize the
right,
this my product, first product only. I'll say that I'll make it bestseller, because that mindset was that I'll create at a level that the bestseller is doing it. But
right,
know that you won't be able to match their this. They have put in years of experience into that
right.
product. That is why they are the best sellers, or they're the
Yeah,
top sellers on Etsy. Okay, so try to do that, but don't take too much time. So my first product, what happened was, I took like almost 2 weeks to do that. Okay, 2 weeks of time I
right,
took, and it was like a up and down. I was sometimes motivated, sometimes not. Okay, so that. But then finally, when I send it to the client that I'm mentioning that I work with for feedback. Okay, for feedback, I send her that just check this template and see how it is. They give me a lot of feedback that this is the mistake, this is the mistake, you shouldn't add this point and all this stuff. So I'll say create as quickly as possible. I'm not saying create a mediocre product, but don't delay that thing, because first product won't be your best product, but it's necessary to get started. So create it in whatever quick way you are possible. Get it, at least my advantage was I got the feedback directly from a coach, but you can list it and get see how it is performing and all this stuff, and start creating improvising that from there
right.
only, like
I
so
totally
I'll say
agree.
that is the thing. And the third thing, it is like, after you get into it, see, I'm telling you that don't ignore the customer service, like after sales part of it. If you start making from one day, like first sale, as I told, try to make sure that you are satisfying your buyers wholeheartedly. Like take their have a follow up, that do you need some make sure that if you are feeling like, if you are facing any issue with this template or whatever product that you're selling, make sure, feel free to contact me. Okay, then if there are like some buyers, as I told, some buyers are not able to use the template effectively, then I send them a I record myself in Loom or somewhere, and I show them that how to use it. So that helps. Okay, don't leave your buyers then and there, because there are actually, I've seen that buyers get impressed by this, that there is a great customer after service also, which is there, and they buy more products from me, because they
Right,
are assured that if we find some errors in it, there is a seller is ready to
Yeah.
help you.
One trust is
So
built and one relationship is built,
yeah,
so they
yeah.
buy
So that is a
again.
mistake. I believe that people come in. Okay, the sale is done. I got the money. Okay, close. Start up bye kind
Right.
of that. Don't do that. Okay, try to build a relationship with buyer, because ultimately you should be, your product should help them in their business or
Right.
whatever you are selling, right? So you have to make sure that it is actually doing the purpose and not just sold as in like that. So that
Yeah.
is like third mistakes. Yeah,
Yeah. So to
these are like the top.
condense everything in 4 points is, first is come with a long-term mindset. You are not
Right.
going to get quick results. It's going to take time. If you get into any industry, it will take at least 3 to 6 months. The second
Yeah.
is learn fundamentals, learn the ins and outs of the business. Then you can hire people and get the work done. The third is
Yes.
you start. Don't think too much. Perfectionism
Right.
is a myth. कोई भी
Right.
माँ के पेट से स्किल लेके पैदा नहीं होता, बेस्ट लेके पैदा नहीं होता. यू डू दैट, यू रिपीट इट अगेन एंड अगेन, एंड उसके बाद आप एक लेवल पे पहुंचते हो. एंड फोर्थ इज जो हम
Yes.
लोगों ने अभी बोला, आइट्रेशन. आप करते जाओगे, फिगर आउट करोगे, कुछ गलतियां करोगे, फिर आपको समझ में आएगा ये गलती नहीं करनी है, देन यू रीच टू योर गोल एट द एंड.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you.
सो विद दिस वी आर एट द एंड ऑफ द पॉडकास्ट. थैंक्स अ लॉट आशीर्वाद फॉर डूइंग दिस. मेरे को भी कॉन्वर्जेशन से बहुत कुछ सीखने के लिए मिला, एक नया पर्सपेक्टिव मिला, एक नया इंडस्ट्री के बारे में जानने के लिए मिला, एंड आई एम श्योर कि ऑडियंस को भी इससे बहुत कुछ सीखने के लिए मिलेगा. एंड गाइज, इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस फॉर आशीर्वाद, आप कमेंट सेक्शन में भी डाल सकते हो, या मैं आशीर्वाद के इंस्टाग्राम का लिंक भी डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा. यू कैन रीच आउट टू हिम. थैंक्स अ लॉट ब्रो.